Here's what happens at work when you act up and then you don't get the promotion.
And just for clarity, acting up means perhaps your manager has left and then you've taken on their roles and responsibilities, but you're not getting their paycheck, you're not getting their grade or their job title. And I asked this question on LinkedIn this week. There were 129 votes. And I asked, if you've ever acted up at work, did you end up getting the promotion? Now, 28% of you said yes, and that's great. But a whopping 72% of you said, no, I did all the acting up, I proved myself, and yet I still didn't get that position. And I've heard this a lot from my clients in the past as well. So let me just give you a little rundown as to what I think is going on here. So when you've been acting up in your role and it's a no, it puts you firmly into the second stage of the intentional careers journey, which is that feeling of being unfulfilled and undervalued. So the hallmarks of this is you feel overlooked, underappreciated, and underpaid for all of that hard work you did acting up. And what happens then is you start to think, well, I'm not valued in this workplace, so I'm going to start to look at my next career pivot. What am I going to do next? And what you often find is that, there are 3 career pivots. There are values conflicts, capability traps, and disconnected visions. And this one falls within the realm of a values conflict. So what happens is they've been doing this acting up job. That's the current mission. You're then in conflict with your very values that you hold to be true about yourself and about the workplace. And there's a mismatch between your values and the organizational values because they've breached trust, they've breached integrity. In some places, people really value growth and learning, and then those opportunities have been stunted and not available anymore. Or it could just be simply that you don't feel that there has been equity or recognition in the way in which they've responded. But either way, there's a values conflict. So you start to focus on, where can I get my career values aligned? Where can I meet these career values? And the obvious answer is, I'm going to need a new workplace because I can't achieve that where I am. They've proven to me that that's not possible. And what happens is people move to new workplaces and they get a new mission and they continue with their lives. But what I'm here to tell you is, first of all, if this has happened to you, I hope you understood why you left that organization, if that's what happened to you. And if you're an employer, it's time to up your game. If someone's been acting up, whether it's for 1 month, 6 months, or 12 months, really we should be helping and supporting to grow that person's talent in that role. If the company or that function hasn't collapsed because that person's leading it, then it's time to support them, not say, oh, what a great job you did, but actually we're going to hire someone else into this position. Because as you've seen, what will happen is they will leave. So if you found this conversation interesting, do take my Career Accelerator scorecard, which will benchmark your career under 3 different areas of balance, confidence, and fulfillment, and give you a personalized report of recommendations based on your answers.